What's up, dudes? Welcome back to another video on the Troubling Gem channel. Today, I have a different type of video. Today, I'm going to be playing Terraria, but I can only use melee weapons. So, I got this idea from a YouTuber named Happy Days. So if you like this video, you will love his. Go check him out. He's amazing. I love him. Anyways, the purpose, as the title states, I'm only using melee weapons to beat Terraria. The purpose of this video is not to get the most overpowered weapons before a certain boss like Happy Days' video, but just to see how fast I can beat the game with the melee weapon damage type. If you want to see me do another class, please hit the like button to support the video. Hit the subscribe button also, so that I can hit 200 subscribers soon. That would be amazing. So, enjoy the video. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. First things first, I gotta make a character. So I hit the random button a few times until I got someone I liked. I liked this guy's hairstyle, and that's why I kept him. I named him Melee Man, because why not? I think it would be cool. I also made a Crimson world, so I could get the Fetid Bognox from Crimson Mimics in hard mode. I start this playthrough by chopping down a few trees. I went exploring and found a living wood tree almost right away. So, I'm bound to start this playthrough with good items, right? Never mind, it had garbage. A little bit later, I found a cave with 2 wooden chests, which I get a spear and an umbrella from. Kinda useless, but it's fine. I also find a golden chest, which had a cloud in a bottle, which will be really good against Eye of Cthulhu. I traverse the desert, which I immediately die to, with the insane monsters in it. I make a few houses for NPCs as I'll need a demolitionist for pre-hard mode ore mining. Start mining a elevator, and I find a few golden chests with shoe spikes, a regen band, trash, basically, and a suspicious looking eye, and yet another cloud in a bottle. A few minutes later, I found another gold chest with my first major melee upgrade. Never mind. It's broken. Immediately after, I died to a jellyfish, because I'm trash. I also killed this granite elemental while doing 1 DPS, which is insane. Fast forward a bit, I find a life crystal and an ice chest, which actually gives my first major upgrade, an ice boomerang. This thing does 18 melee damage, which is a great upgrade to my broken boomerang. It actually gives light too, which is really helpful. A granite chest also gives me a downgrade to my ice boomerang. And I unintentionally missed that ice bunker on the left. But it's fine, because I find another bunker to the right, which actually might give me something good. Never mind. Gave me a snowball cannon. Since I can't use range, I'll have to sell this once I get home. In my next chest, I find Hermes boots, which is going to be perfect against Eye of Cthulhu, because you can run. Almost immediately after, though, I die to a hoplite because they're broken. But this gives me a chance to explore, and I find this giant grass wall that I traverse with my shoe spikes. And unluckily enough, I got a desert right next to it, so that really sucks. But I luckily get past it and immediately find a desert, which is going to be perfect, because if I can explore early, I can use my map to find a plain Terra bulb. But sadly, as I'm exploring, I die to a man-eater, so I can't really get that much explored. This gives me a chance to just use my brain for a second and make some armor. I make iron armor because I have enough resources for the entire set. And right after I do that, I use a gravitation potion so that I can find a few sky islands, because if I can find a Star Fury, that would be amazing. Unluckily, I get a horseshoe out of my first chest, which really sucks. I mean, it's fine, but it sucks. But thankfully, out of my second chest, I do get the Star Fury, which is going to be perfect against Eye of Cthulhu. Speaking of Eye of Cthulhu, I started making an arena for him. I made a normal three-layer platform so I could dodge and weave and stuff, and I felt way more than comfortable. So I started fighting this big hairy eyeball. What am I saying? I would also like to say this fight takes a very long time and it's very repetitive, so I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna add some music too. Sure. I was feeling the boss rush, so I decided to go straight to the Crimson to fight Brain. Now, Brain is a pretty easy boss, though it is really repetitive. So I'm going to speed this up a little. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Oh my gosh. Let's try this again. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's a pretty easy boss. Oh my goodness. I decided to change my strategy up a little bit. I made a bloody spine, went to the surface with a straight line. Stars will be piercing the creepers, so make it a lot faster and a lot easier. Yeah. I'm gonna speed this up. Still a really repetitive fight. Here you go. After defeating Brain, I decided to go straight home and make my Crimson Armor, which gives great health regen. This will be perfect against our next threat, the Goblin Army, which really wasn't much of a threat, now that I think about it. Grenades. But this gave me a chance to find the Goblin Taker underground, and as I'm talking about it, I find Goblin Tinkerer. I buy rocket boots and the Tinkerer's workshop, and I make the flurry boots straight away. Finishing my elevator, I explore the depths of which we call hell, but actually I don't, because it's hellbats. I also try to fight but he runs away. I go straight back down to hell, drink an obsidian skin potion, and I mine some hellstone. I also find a voodoo demon, and I almost die to it. I'm terrible. Find another voodoo demon, but this time I don't almost die to it. It's a lot easier since I've sent an exposed space. Oh my gosh. I make a molten pickaxe and I make molten armor. I also make a fiery greatsword for my Maramasaw later. With my upgrades and greatly increased melee damage, I decide to fight the bee, which I use my yo-yo on. Probably wasn't very smart, but I do it anyway. Again, really repetitive fight, like almost all the bosses. I'm gonna speed it up. Yeah, here you go. luckily enough, I get the Beekeeper on the first try, which, by the way, spoiler alert, I never use again. I also fight Skeletron. I didn't actually record when I went into the dungeon and when I fought Skeletron. But here's Skeletron with hard mode items. I know it's not the same, but it's better than nothing. My bad. I will definitely record Skeletron next episode of probably Ranger. I like Ranger. But yeah, there's Skeletron. My bad. I also fight Eye of Cthulhu again for basically no reason, but my blue moon that I got from the unrecorded dungeon deals massive damage against it. I mean, medium damage against it. It's obviously not doing that much. But it does the work. It does it. It works, so, yeah. I find a Crimson Altar and craft my final major upgrade in pre-hard mode, the Night's Edge. I keep going down my elevator to get to hell, so I can fight the Wall of Flesh. I'm not gonna lie, this fight did not go well. I used my spear to keep off the hungry. Since this is normal mode, they don't regrow, so that's really good. I used my yo-yo to kill the eyes, but instead of actually making a huge walkway in heck, I actually just used a water walking potion to walk on the lava, not giving me my arena much thought. So as I speed this up, you'll see me get smashed by the wall by these heck hotels. It did not go well. Like right here, I kind of get stuck in between these guys. I have to like go through an entire maze right here. It's hilarious, but it did screw me over the first time. I did lose this fight, and the leeches kept dealing knockback to me, and I kept getting juggled through the air by the leeches because I didn't use my my feather fall right. I almost got it though. It was like really low HP. As you can see here, I'm getting juggled by the leeches, and I'm not able to actually get to the hotel in time. Well, not hotel. I didn't get through the hotel in time, and I get smashed by the wall right here. I'm not good. Now right here, I die because apparently enemies deal more damage than the actual boss does. I died to a demon in the back, not even the wall. I think I would have had a chance if the demon wasn't there, but I tried again and still making the same mistakes and not fixing them. I almost die, but I kill it. I get in hard mode, and this is the start of our hard mode. I start by going to the underground Crimson to smash some Crimson Altars. I get blessed with Cobalt, Orichalcum, and Adamantite. And after mining Cobalt, I make the Cobalt pickaxe. After mining Orichalcum, I make the Orichalcum pickaxe. And after mining enough Adamantite, I make the Adamantite pickaxe. But before I could get the armor, Skeletron Prime was coming for me. The air was getting colder around me. And as you could probably tell, that did not go well with my pre-hard mode items. Now this fight made me realize I need some better items, so I definitely did not get on my overpowered account, and I definitely did not fight mimics until I got a chain knife on that world. Don't believe me? Watch the footage. I didn't do that, man. I don't know what to say. I just didn't do it. I didn't get chain knives from my melee account. I definitely grinded on my other account with the melee stuff, 100%. Don't worry about it. I definitely grinded for that. Okay, but for real, I'm not grinding for that with Knight's Edge. I mined some adamant, finish off the set with the armor pieces, and I got a chainsaw with cobalt too. With the weapon I acquired from definitely this account that I grinded for with a Knight's Edge, I decided to fight Skeletron Prime because, in my opinion, it's the easiest boss in normal mode. In expert mode, they make it a lot more difficult. But, fight him, pretty repetitive fight, pew pew, basically, is this fight. I'm gonna speed it up. Enjoy. And just like that, Skeletron Prime is defeated. Now, this is one of the easier bosses, so I'm not just gonna be fighting other ones with hallowed bars. So I make a hallowed set. I buy leaf wings from the witch doctor at night in the jungle because she doesn't sell it any time or anywhere else. It sells for a platinum. That's like all my money. So basically, I spent a platinum getting wings. With wings, I, for some reason, feel comfortable to fight Destroyer. I use the fitted bagnax that I definitely got on this account and not a different account. This thing shredded the Destroyer. Like, there was no competition. I was just gonna kill it. It was melting its health like crazy. You can hear my surprise in my voice right here.
About to die. Yes, I did it.
I melted it.
Knocks for the win, baby.
And those things I definitely got on that account. I also fight the twins on the same night with. They're vulnerable to Ichor. I make Ichor flasks, by the way. I haven't actually said that, but I make Ichor flasks. And the twins are very vulnerable to Ichor. This fight takes the rest of the night. No big deal. There's 2 mech bosses down. I'm gonna let you enjoy this fight. Here you go. And just like that,
yes,
twins are defeated
too.
also.
Oh my gosh,
2 mech
I'm
bosses
insane.
in one night.
I'm crap.
Now, I go straight to the jungle to mine chlorophyte because I'm going to need turtle armor. Turtle armor is one of the best armor sets for melee. I also make a Plantera arena right next to a bulb, and I fight it with adamantite for some reason. Obviously, this did not go well. I didn't have my armor. I just fought it for some reason. I thought circling it would be a smart idea. It did not work. I still took massive damage from the spiky balls that were bouncing up and down. I almost did get her into her second phase on the first try, though.
Okay,
it was a
you
solid
go for
attempt.
left, I'll go for right.
Um,
Crap, you killed left.
Left. No.
If you use
Yeah, I
an
don't know what to
Inferno
say.
Yo, can I have the
potion while
bubble?
Bad
fighting
idea.
Duke,
What the fuck?
I make turtle armor. There's also a goblin
I don't
invasion,
want
which came at the
Queen.
wrong
Vote from
time.
him.
I did not need Shadow Flame knives
Great.
anymore.
Terra's coming in
I
the
also
direction that I need.
fight Plantera again with my Hammerrock.
So that's
It worked. I'm gonna let you see this fight that I fail, by the way. Yeah, here you go.
Not
After dying to Plantera a second time, I decided to not really switch up my strategy, but make my strategy better. I made a house in my arena and put the nurse in it because I'm a nurse cheeser. And I fought Plantera again. This was literally the only change in my strategy, and apparently it worked. I also dodged a lot more. I'd say it was a lot smoother fight, too. I only had to use the nurse once, and that was like when I was getting really stupid and just running into her. So, that's Plantera for you guys. Now let's head on to Gollum. Now, this Gollum chamber
No, I need to make
was difficult because I didn't have a grand design. Which is why I made one. Now I can see all wires at all times. And I can cut them when I need to. So, that's perfect. A solar eclipse randomly happened. So that's actually perfect, because I need broken hero swords, and I need the Eye of Cthulhu yo-yo, and it's going to be perfect against Gollum. I try Gollum with my underpowered stuff, like my Yellets and my Excalibur, but I only use my Yellets. I tried to dodge as much as I can. Didn't really work. His fireballs are really underpowered, but I kept getting hit by his lasers. I barely got him into second form when I died. Usually Gollum is really easy, but I also drank a gravitation potion by accident. And yeah, I really screwed up. Because kept pressing the up button and all that. But it was a solid attempt, knowing my power. So I killed a few more Mothrons to get the Eye of Cthulhu yo-yo and the Terra Blade. And after my like 5th Mothron, I finally got the Eye of Cthulhu. This yo-yo is amazing. I actually used it all the way up until Moonlord. Just to show you how good this thing is, I'm going to use it against Plantera with the yo-yo bag. And it's just melting it. Now this is obviously split. I broke the clip in 2, but it's still just destroyed Plantera that fast. So, since Gollum is easier than Plantera, I melted the hands, and I melted the head, and I melted the body. And this really just proves that Gollum needs a buff. Like, Gollum is so easy. Again, repetitive fight. Boing, boing, shoot, shoot. Bringing him into his second form at 200 HP. And, yeah, this is where it gets really easy, because the Gollum body takes so much damage. The yo-yo's just amazing against Gollum. Does massive damage, and it's a really large target. So after Gollum, I tried to kill Cultist, but it didn't go so well. I couldn't do it with my really underpowered stuff, so I went to fight Duke Fisheron for the Fisheron. Now the Fisheron is an amazing flail. You have no idea how good this thing is. This thing shoots homing bubbles. Like, what? This is melee we're talking about. Homing bubbles. Now, my few first attempts against Fisheron were pretty bad. I have no experience with this boss, so I got my friend to come and help me. Luckily, first try with my friend, I actually got the flare on from Duke Fisheron, which is perfect,
Yes.
which will make this a million times easier with the cultist. I tried to fight Duke Fisheron on my own. First time didn't go so well, but second time, I killed him. I really want to get more experience with this boss, because Ranger and Magic, if you want me to do this with other classes, Duke Fisheron's going to be essential. So I really need to get used to this boss, because if I can defeat this pre-mech boss, it can carry me all the way up to Moonlord even. That's how good his drops are. So I really just need to get some practice in with this boss. I think it's a really fun boss, probably one of my favorite fights. Yeah. For some reason I jumped right into the Sharknado there. But again, second try, I kill him, because I'm just better. I'm just insane. Very fun boss. I really liked fighting it. I really like practicing against it. It's a very smart and fun boss to fight. There's Duke Fisheron. So I killed the cultists, and I fought lunatic cultist again.
Well, considering the fact that it was at full health, yes.
Oh shoot, there's 3 and I'm in the sky. Oh shoot. I don't need another wyvern in my life, bro.
Oh, I got the flare on.
I killed the cultist,
Yes, I killed him. Okay.
and
Another one.
I actually got my friend to help me with the pillars. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah,
I hate the pillars. We killed the solar pillar first, because obviously I'm melee. I made a little arena. It's gonna be like a little box with the nurse in it, because as I said earlier, I'm a nurse cheeser. I finally killed the Stardust pillar and summon Moonlord, man. This is it.
Alright, I got like literally 0 defense. Something kill me. Oh, there we go. I can't. Oh, I'm not allowed. Okay, I'm dead. When I say that, I mean I'm dead.
This is it, man. Almost got it. Core is literally half HP. Guys, I love you, man. 100 frickin' subscribers. I never thought I'd even get 100, man.
Do it, baby.
I've been doing this for... I have no idea how long. You have no idea how appreciative I am
He's about to die,
of
baby.
just 100 subscribers.
I did it.
Man,
I
this
did
was
it.
so
I did it.
fun
I
to
did it.
make.
I did it.
This
Oh my gosh.
this video
I didn't
was
even
my
do
favorite
this
video
time.
Yo,
I've ever made,
summer, though.
ever. I've had so much fun making this video. If you want me to do this with even more classes, I've had a blast, man. Please show support on this video. It took over 19 hours of gameplay, over 20 hours of editing, man. Again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Have a good day, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.